Hello, this is the IGCSE 2022 Speaking Roleplay 1 specimen paper card. I am going to go through it as if I am your examiner. So, feel free to pause every time I ask a question and answer for yourself, and I'll explain everything at the end. 你打算去动物园？你的中国朋友想跟你一起去。我是你的中国朋友。Question 1. 动物园今天几点开门？ Question 2. 我们怎么去？ Question 3. 我们带上午餐吧。你想吃什么？喝什么？ Question 4. 你上一次去动物园看到了哪些动物？ Question 4 Part 2. 你觉得怎么样？ Question 5. 去动物园以后，你想做什么？ That is the end of the speaking assessment. So now I'll explain. The scenario is listed first. That was the first thing I said. I said, 你打算去动物园, which means you plan to go to the zoo. 你的中国朋友想跟你一起去. Your Chinese friend plans to go with you. 我是你的中国朋友. I am your Chinese friend. So the examiner is your Chinese friend. So for question 1, it says, 动物园今天几点开门? Which is asking, what time does the zoo open? Be simple because it's a role play and just give them a time. For example, 8点, 8 o'clock. Then for question 2, 我们怎么去? So how do we go? Any form of public transport will do. So for example, 我们坐公共汽车, we'll ride the bus. Is a perfect answer. Then question 3, 我们带上午餐吧. This might throw you off because it's got slightly more complicated vocab, but it's basically saying that we are bringing lunch. 你想吃什么？喝什么? Which means you're bringing the lunch. What do you want to eat? And what do you want to drink? So for this, that's all you have to answer. What you want to eat and drink. Any food and drink will do. So you can just say something like, 我想吃汉堡包，我也喝水. So you want to eat burgers and drink water. Then on to question 4. It's asking, 你上一次去动物园看到了哪些动物? Essentially what it's asking is, the last time you went to the zoo, what animals did you see? Any animal will do, but for this question, remember, because it has said 上一次, which is a past tense question, you have to make sure to add le to the end. So you can say any animal. So for example, you can say, 我上一次去动物园, so the last time I went to the zoo, 我看到狮子了. Or 我看到了狮子, which is I saw a lion. Okay, then on to question 4 part 2. It's asking, 你觉得怎么样? How did you feel? What was it like? Any feelings will do. 我觉得很好, 很好玩, fun, good, whatever. Nice feeling is all that they want. And so on to question 5. It's asking, 去动物园以后你想做什么? So after you've been to the zoo, what do you want to do? This one's important to remember again. It's future, it's saying 以后, so you have to add a future tense marker. So for example, you can say 我想回家. So you want to return home. That's a perfectly fine answer. And that's it for roleplay candidate card 1. Thank you.